Welcome to the Midships Minutes. The Carnival Jubilee is just days away from a major milestone achievement. The ship is slated to be floated out of the shipyard this weekend. Let's get into a story coming out from cruisehive.com that'll give us all the details, and I can't wait to provide some commentary just for you. By Melissa Meant's new Carnival cruise ship is just days away from her float out. This is some exciting stuff. The Carnival Jubilee, the third Excel class ship in the Carnival family. These ships are absolutely fabulous. If you've not cruised with Carnival for a long time, or you've never cruised with Carnival before, because of the stigma of them being not the classiest cruise line, which the stigma can be true on certain ships, these Excel class vessels may change your mind about Carnival Cruise Line. I think they're worth a sailing for everyone, even people who have written off the cruise line. The Meyer Werft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, has announced that Saturday, July 22nd is the day for Carnival Jubilee, when the newest ship in the Carnival Cruise Line fleet will be floated out of the construction dock, touching water for the very first time and bringing her one step closer to that December debut. Meyer Werft has announced that Carnival Jubilee will be officially floated out on Saturday morning of July 22nd. The ship's final outfitting will then begin in a nearby wet dock. Now, the shipbuilder does note that the schedule may change this weekend due to weather conditions. Saturday's forecast in Papenburg calls for a 60% chance of rain and a high temperature of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 21 centigrade for all of you centigradians, which is quite typical for July in northwestern Germany. The float out of a cruise ship is a significant construction milestone and marks the completion of the vessel's outer hull. While interior work will be far from complete, this does showcase the progress of the ship and is the first step towards her long service life on the water. I tell you what, the float out, that would be something to behold in person. How emotional. Think of it. Cruises themselves are an emotional event for a lot of people on board. That's why everyone kind of gets together at Sail Away. It's a romantic time. These massive cruise ships, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the potential that a cruise offers you, if it's the love of travel, if it's the love of being with someone special or special people. I don't know what it is about cruising, but it just brings it out. And to see a brand new ship with so much potential over the next several decades begin her journey, her life on the water, it's something special for everyone involved. All right, I'm getting a little bit sappy here. Let's get back into the article. A variety of shipyard employees will attend the float-out ceremony, and there may be cruise line officials present as well, though this is not a handoff ceremony or official naming. Those steps will come later on as the ship is fully completed and ready to welcome guests. The float-out is a particularly significant for the Jubilee, as she was never intended as a Carnival Cruise Line ship. This is some new information, and instead the vessel was ordered for AIDA Cruise Line. The incredible success, though, of the Mardi Gras prompted Carnival Corp to switch the new ship to its namesake line, making Carnival Jubilee the first vessel Meyer Werft has ever built for the Carnival Cruise Line. There's some cruise trivia right there. I know a lot of you love you some cruise trivia. Maybe on the Jubilee. That's going to be a trivia question. Just keep that in the back of your head here. The first steel was cut for Jubilee back on March 18th of 2022, one day after my birthday. That's kind of cool. Beginning the ship's physical construction. Now, over the past 16 months, the hull has taken shape, blocks have been assembled, and even the Bolt roller coaster has been installed. We covered the installation of the Bolt roller coaster a few weeks ago in a Midships episode. I tell you what, it's so exciting seeing the assembly process of these ships. If you never actually watched it happen, a lot of the shipyards will post these really cool time lapses of how they bring these blocks and they just like stack them like, Jenga pieces as they're building these ships. Very interesting process. Carnival Jubilee, not quite ready to be handed over to the Carnival Corporation, but float out is a significant step forward, and we can expect to see the Jubilee beginning sea trials here in the coming months. This is an exciting time, especially for those of you in Galveston who have been patiently waiting for a flagship cruise ship to come your way. Well, Jubilee, she's going to be yours. That's going to do it for this Midships Minutes episode. Please make sure you get subscribed to the channel if you don't want to miss all of these pertinent, timely cruise news discussions. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you cruised on an Excel class ship from Carnival yet? I've done two. I've done the Mardi Gras and the Jubilee, and I tell you what, Carnival, they're doing it right with the Excel class. We'll see you on the next Midships Minutes episode.